Let's take a look at the top headlines first. The BJP is always there for Manipur. BJP State President A. Sharda Devi. One killed and one injured at Tronglaubi village. And curfew relaxation cancelled for Imphal East, shortened to 12 p.m. for Imphal West. Hello and good evening. Welcome to ELITETV Primetime English News at 6. I'm Utpala. Before giving you the news, we request you to follow the SOP given by the government. Wear face masks when out in public, wash hands regularly and maintain a minimum distance of 6 feet between one person and another. ELITETV also requests you to get vaccinated in time to protect ourselves from this virus and play your part in the fight against COVID-19. Now the news in detail. In relation to the conflict since May 3rd between two communities at around 9 a.m. this morning at Kangathai area, which is situated close to Tronglaubi village in Churachandpur district, some people of the Meitei community went to the said area where armed Kuki miscreants were waiting and started firing at them. One person was killed and another grievously injured in the said incident. The name of the person who was killed is Toijam Chandramani, age 30, son of Toijam Ingo Chauba of Churachandpur Singalerak, and the injured person is Lechombam Abungnao, 22 years, son of Kamba of Ngangkalawai Awang Lekai. The shots fired by the armed Kuki militants resulted in the death of Chandramani, and Abungnao got shot on his thigh, calf and stomach. They were taken to a hospital in Imphal where the condition of Abungnao remains critical. Media persons went to District Hospital Bishnupur where they found out life-saving drugs were unavailable and were unable to meet the hospital medical superintendent till 11 a.m. It is unfortunate that the district hospital is not equipped to handle any emergencies at this critical stage. They urge the concerned authorities to look into the matter at the earliest. The BJP is always there for Manipur, stated BJP State President A. Sharda Devi. The statement was made at the press meet held to condemn the press statement made by BJP Mizoram Pradesh yesterday. She made the statement at the Thambal Sanglen BJP office at Nityaipak Chuthek today. She stated that the violent communal clash that erupted on the 3rd of May is very unfortunate and that the BJP is trying to bring normalcy back in the state. They had a discussion at the national level and they have asked BJP Mizoram to clarify their statement. The BJP has been visiting affected places and giving detailed reports to the centre as well as security advisor to Manipur government Kuldeep Singh. She further stated that the Union Home Minister has assured that the integrity of Manipur will remain intact. She urged the people of all communities to live in peace and harmony with each other.
BJP na lauriba ware paper da yauraiba se strongly Bharatiya Janata Party Manipur Pradesh na condemn tawi national level da ekoi wari sare national level da wari sara kanda masigi reality asengba natraga achumba masi punamak si puthopiyo haibagi chap chaba ekoi gi fire pibiyo haidana koi gi di national level yauna koi thamjakare aduna masigi soidana result ama lakani Manipur gi sugumba luraba tanja sida masigi tangkak sida di ekoi punamak yamna unite oina ekoi Manipur se kannana bagi damakta Khotnabiba mathau tai lairiba praja singi marakta misunderstanding oiba yaba adugumba wafam sing thambidana ba adugumba sing dasu ai sigumba appeal se makak ai thamjage home minister na koida thambirak ba thajaba se Manipur gi integrity se kairoi haiba pot se masimadi ekoina home gi adugumba wari sana jaba kanda masi thambira I second khuding da khoi report lowe irang thoiba sport se samna torbung hairo Tronglaubi hairo ngasi mag irang thoi ba sumaina hairiba sing sida koigi mapam mapam da leiriba karikata sing plus state ki party workers sing na changjala kanda akupa report lawra kanda koina center da amadi leiriba hongi incharge phamiba kuldip ji da koi pi tawbam thokpa Manipur gi damakta ai koi kanna hona je.
District Administration Thoubal and District Police Thoubal have urged the people to try and bring back life to normalcy. A meeting was held with the villagers of Sarampatong village in Senapati district and nearby villages Fanjakhong village, Chandrakhong, Malom and Pitra under tight security to discuss and address their grievances. SP Thoubal Jogesh Chandra Haubijam spoke at the meet held at Fanjakhong Thumkhong, Larimbi Sanglen. He assured the villagers that the border areas of the district Fanjakhong and Chandrakhong are being guarded by a CDO team and an additional team of 35 IRB personnel to prevent any untoward incidents as requested by the villagers. The request for a state force outpost is being considered. DC Thoubal Ahanthem Subhash, who was also present at the meet, stated that district administration and district police are working hard to provide safety to the people. He further said that Fanjakhong and Chandrakhong have been reinforced with police personnel as per the request of the people. Many people have returned to their homes. He appealed to the people to have faith in district administration and district police and work towards development.
Pradhan Jila lady, Kaygumbama, Rumor Kandema Hande, Dug out of them from the Roba. See high sea labor, Dug, Sendong Naraga, Nasagi Haido. A Kogi area, not about Imphal East, no more Nakoi, how we are visible, Hobart police, not for Berta Robin Havida. Tigi, can you sit of Biraga, Hazabat, and Biraga, came to Lady Batation, Coction Biraga, Hanagi normal life, the Kanoda, the no Madame Sui or Adonina. Hanagi normal life da hanjana ba honna badai aikoina tawjari ba keno sida mateng pangbiu simta haisage
aduna aina sili basai da pen da ba khota ba lairaga punamak tanaraga loi tawminasi aduga ainoma kanoma hairamaga kun thado chabi ginu akoi angamba level ga mayam se ngaksan laba ai dum hobun mitagi ngasibo dumle dum sinjari bani wa ai no si mai ke se da kang mayai da chu Ada tahu tunuh tu, ingau tu, ada lalu terpita tu, ada kita semua kan nombram tu, Thoubal district police command dulu ini macam ni. Ada kata nak kongsang tu, ada lalu memang tu, ada kita salung pam tu, ada hero ki mama ingang lop tu. Aku loy nama deployment orang lain ni ba. Ada deployment orang ba, aku ni lain ba mayam se loy nama tik tak kait na, gyan tanah, tangduli tanah lain nama loy nama sendiri benda apa kena. Ada nama si lalu tiada nama semua malum kita no. Proposal mu supire masi kaidobi age tu mai tu yang jage loina mak aigi district laiba aigi boundaries laiba taliba mayam sidaiza akoi loina mak soidana ba mayam ki phanana ba akoi loina mak honari ba tane ba ado tanaraga ado laiba mayam sida cooperation pidana kamai to kaidosi ki china ngatani ado na koi.
The curfew relaxation period from 5 a.m. to 4 p.m. on May 24, 2023 via the Office of District Magistrate of Imphal East District has been cancelled with immediate effect since 23rd May. There shall be total curfew in the whole of Imphal East District. All persons belonging to essential services like health, PHED, municipal officials or staff and media personnel are exempted from the curfew. The curfew relaxation period in Imphal West District was shortened to 12 p.m. A press release from the Revolutionary People's Front (RPF) declared that on May 23, 2023, at around 9 a.m., the armed wing of RPF, People's Liberation Army (PLA), had an encounter with Indian Occupational Force, and there ensued a heavy gunfight between the two. The PLA were stopped and obstructed by Indian Occupational Force, but the PLA was swift to fire back and retaliate with heavy firing and bombs. In relation to the clash between two communities that broke out on 3rd May, a sit-in protest was organized at Yaripok, Bishnu Naha, Pukri, Achauba, Mapal to demand the resignation of 15 non-Kukim MLAs. the non-extension of Sioux Agreement and condemning the demand for a separate administration by the Kuki MLAs as not acceptable. The sit-in protest was organized by Bishnu Naha Youth Federation Yaripok BYFY and spearheaded by Kokomi, in which Social, Economic and Development Organization SIDO, Yaripok Bazaar, Bamol Lekai Youth Club Yaripok BYCY, Sifai Lekai Guidance Club SLGC Yaripok and various clubs in the area, as well as Mairapai Bilup, along with thousands of people. BYFY President Laishram Anand stated that the sit-in protest was organized to denounce the demand for a separate administration and also said the silence of the 50 non-Kuki MLAs must resign on moral grounds. They shouted slogans and held placards with the slogans "Immediate Resignation," "Irresponsible 50 MLAs," "Stop Inhuman Economic Blockade," "Down with Narco-Terrorism," "Withdraw Sioux with Kuki Militants," "Implement NRC immediately," and "Manipur gi Shaktam Kaihan Bayaroi."
Asigi waka bifam asida khoi agenda mayam je khoi implement of NRC, need of the hour, we take our blood, not our land. Why the central government is silent when our women are raped, civilians are burned down, houses are burned down, when our fellow are killed. Why central government is quiet? Manipur government MLA yang kaya tumira le chupo kay moral ground na makoi ko resign to. And we down with the necro-terrorism. Akoi chatam kai be aroi hai bachingba mayam asigi agenda da khoi ngasigi civil protest.
Core Committee ex-convener of Federation of Haumi, R.K. Rajendra alias Gopal Sana, passed away on 23rd May. His last rites were performed at his residence at Yai School, Chingakham Lerak today. The funeral ceremony was attended by Kabui Union Secretary General Lalbon Kabui, who stated that R.K. Rajendra started the Federation of Haumi to keep the integrity of Manipur intact. His demise is not only a big loss to the state, but to the entire world. He further stated that he had foretold about an impending ethnic clash and had even written about it. All the indigenous people must unite to save the integrity of Manipur. He condoled the sad demise of R.K. Rajendra and prayed for his everlasting and eternal peace.
Mana yelhomi hene haibada ibani di yelhomi ni na ay maming panning de yelhomi nataba yelhomi oiba haibasu lei ko haibasi mana chap chana tambi ba jahi kungi mamang da madi hoji leiri ba irangi matang du madi yam na clear oiraga leiba litaramani ayam bana ngarang ngasi se phaptare odo ozadi mana ngang kuting se basis leiraga yam clarity da situmed yam convincing oina yam na decisive oina ngang ngamba misagamani aduga na ngarang nungdang nataba dang kunma thoigi ayuk pung mapan makhai da ingonda phone torame oza wilson akoi Federation of Haumi gi President Jatumani ga akoi khaktam pham da ba yadre amatang pham che ai laura kram na de ai thabak chile ngasi su meeting ani le nungdang oi su ai ngasi di soina lakni go hairam ai nungdang phawba ngai bani tang kunma thoi numit se adu ma se aina hojik tamu Jatumani da hange waman bagi yambong ngasi di potharo nang wagre haina thammani ai ahindu ma di ai gi da laga ai lampen quarter de lebani aduda lakke na toramani ngarang du kai torobna ai chaserai na tobda pausi lasta pausi phangak pada ai thamoi sokpa yam nungai da bam phawi ahing tumba yate
ai khoi gi di ngasi ai khoi je yelhumi nataba atopa foreigner mayam amna ngasi mak tangdu laita phang khangdana siba changba khangdana ai khoi na ngasi lepak pa laibak lepai tanja si yamu Ishona pubi ba haiba se mapun gi manak ta pugi ba haiba se akoina kaungam maroi jaba nimit asibo koina singtha na le horo ga jabo nimit amani na thamjage UMO gi site ge yamungi thawaina hakjangna ingna chingna leiba su oichunu aduga yamungna tawiramba thabak mayamdi aina singtha draga su yamungna hek man retire oirakpadegi United Committee Manipur asoba thawjang lobi rakhiba ngasi mo khomi ja lobi rakhiba yamuna puthokhiba mathamoi hakjang yauna puthokhiba atopa purusing hayi lakhibagi record mayam puthok ira iba thara iba mayam ase ngasi gi mirona yamuna pamjaram baja punna irai cha punna maki mapamda Universal Mother Organization gi mama ama oina aina mayamda thamjari nungsigraba khoi mayamgi irakta lai biramba khoi mayamgi lamjing biramba yamungna chakraba matamda ai punam amata oina aigi magi haiba waklon thadoktana phuruk kanglu haiba naidana yelhomi sing amata oina punsinnaba honamina si haiba siga loinana ai amukasu ikoknona miyamda ai thamjari aduga loinana ngasi ma iramda masida mai hora cha ibasida India government akhoi yengiba mieng asigi degi akhoi mache taina rajniti gi orgasu amagi oja punna punsinna rajniti haiba laitaba social haiba laitaba miyam haiba laitaba apunba iramda mache kanminna baduda yamungi mathamai penbo oi
Churachandpur women folk demand separate administration, alleging the state government of sponsoring ethnic cleansing programs against the Kukis. Women folk of Churachandpur yesterday staged a sit-in protest demanding separate administration. The women folk gathered at various places holding placards and banners that voiced their concerns over the violence in Manipur. They gathered in front of Mini Secretariat, Tuipong, Churachandpur Police Station, Dorcas Hall, New Lamka and Defilen Bazaar. The protest was organized by Indigenous Tribal Leaders Forum Women's Wing. They held placards stating, "You have swept us out of Manipur, do not cry for us," by "No separate administration, no rest, no love between us, be happy as good neighbor," "Separate administration inevitable under total separation," "De facto separation requires de jure recognition," "Thank you Birain, you completed the process of total separation," "Dear Meitei, we are separated already, stop interfering in our affairs," "Separate administration precedes peace and communal harmony." It may be mentioned that 10 MLAs of Kukis community, including 2 ministers, had demanded a separate administration, stating that Manipur miserably failed to protect their people.
Separate administration will hopefully give us the right political rights, financial power, political powers, and developmental powers. So we want the developmental funds from the center to come directly to us. We want the money or the facilities to be enjoyed by us fully. And so if that demand is not met, I think even the people here, we are all ready to sacrifice even more so. So this is only a sit-in dharna. I'm not saying any violence will happen, but what I'm saying is it is a mass-based movement. The entire population in the hill region, in the hill districts, they are fully on board regarding separate administration with more political powers to us.
In the meanwhile, Kuki protesters conveyed to the central government their unanimous stand to solution first, peace later during the sit-in protest held on Tuesday at Kaithilmanbi military colony under Champhai subdivision. The protesters also demanded that the solution should be based on the political talks of the United People's Front UPF and the Kuki National Organization KNO with the governments of India and Manipur. "We always accept peace, but before it is talked about, we first want the central government to address our problems and give us a solution," stated Committee on Tribals Unit Sadar Hills spokesperson K. Sidlow. He asked why the government representatives coming to meet them only propagated about peace but said nothing on the communities suffering or heard their cries when there is a lot of damage and loss of lives. As a result of gunshots fired by Su Chin Kuki militants, a person was injured and brought to RIMS hospital. The person injured in the firing is Aribam Rishikesh, aged 33 years, son of late A. Bidu from Singda, Kadangban, Part 1. The incident occurred at midnight at around 1 a.m. when the Kuki militants waited in hiding behind IFCD quarter and started firing indiscriminately. Aribam Rishikesh got gunshots on his hands and legs. 7th Manipur Rifles personnel rushed to the spot and evacuated the injured person to RIMS hospital. Ukhrul MLA Ramwiva has clarified that he never expressed his opinions on admiration of a separate administration demand of the 10 Kuki MLAs as he has been published in some state dailies. Addressing a press meet at his quarters in Lamphel on Tuesday, Ramwiva recounted how he had gone to Ukhrul on May 21st to visit his constituents. On being asked about his opinion on the 10 Kuki MLAs by some reporters, he responded saying that he did not want to give any opinion with the current situation. However, his words were misinterpreted by locals and on social media, and that was unfortunate. The Ukhrul MLA claimed that he had only spoken a few sentences which were personal and not the statement of the NPF. It's time for a short break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Babina Diagnostics Manipur da ihan hanba oina ingsok lising amaga chamapal marifuhumdoi da linkhatki. Masina awang nongpok Bharat da yamna pak chawna miyoi bagi ana layeng da darkar lakpa makhal kayagi changyeng sing pangthoi. Mayamdugi marakta amatang pallabada radiological investigation su mai pakna pangthokli. Wana hona jaba miyoi bagi sebani khana angamba thakta laibak thiraba ana ayek nanglaba kayagi mating pangjaba si sakhang biduna awang nongpokta ihan hanba oina NABL gi accreditation pibirakhi. Miyam gi pothafam ngainafam testofam report lawfam gi awaba du kokhanduna changfam hangfam pothafam gari parking cafeteria yauna marang kaina leizaraba unit ama oina miyam gi seba tawjari. Unit asida thamjariba matamgi darkar oirakpa equipment singdi 1.5 Tesla MRI, 128 slice CT scanner, mammography, DEXA scanner, digital X-ray, luinana, hematology, clinical chemistry, amadi, clinical pathology, immunology, microbiology, molecular biology, amasung immunohistochemistry studies ki masing yamlaba automated analyzers.
Welcome you all to UNACO School Channel Imphal East, an exclusive co-educational residential school located on a sprawling 50 acres campus just 24 km away from Imphal city. The school will be affiliated to CBSE New Delhi. Academic session will begin on 1st April 2023 for classes 4 to 8. Registration commencement open for 2023 and 24 session.
Welcome back. You're watching ELITETV English News. While appealing to non-members not to wear the jacket vest inscribed with press along with its logo, All Manipur Working Journalists Union has cautioned that any non-member found using the jacket shall be solely responsible and bear the consequences. In a release, AMJU Publicity Secretary Priyo Achom further stated that members of the union interested in acquiring the jacket may contact him within May 30th, as no further requests will be entertained after the stipulated date. Ahead of his visit to the United States of America, Congress leader Rahul Gandhi on Tuesday moved Delhi's Rose Avenue court, seeking no objection to the issuance of a fresh ordinary passport to him. Gandhi had surrendered his diplomatic passport after he was disqualified as a member of Lok Sabha in March following his conviction in a defamation case. Gandhi, elected to the Lok Sabha from Wayanad in Kerala in 2019, has applied for a fresh ordinary passport. The applicant ceased to be a member of parliament in March 2023, and as such he surrendered his diplomatic passport and is applying for a fresh ordinary passport. By way of the present application, the applicant is seeking permission and no objection from this court for issuance of fresh ordinary passport to him, the application said, PTI reported. The former Congress chief is slated to embark on a 10-day visit to the US in June and address the Indian diaspora at the Madison Square Garden and also deliver a speech at Stanford University. Indian Overseas Congress Chairperson Sam Pitroda has said Gandhi is scheduled to visit San Francisco, Washington, D.C. and New York. During his trip, Gandhi is likely to address 2 public meetings with Indian Americans, meet lawmakers at Capitol Hill and members of think tanks, interact with university students and meet Wall Street executives. The purpose of his trip is to connect, interact and begin a new conversation with various individuals, institutions and media, including the Indian diaspora that is growing in numbers in the United States and abroad, to promote the shared values and visions of the real democracy with a focus on freedom, inclusion, sustainability, justice, peace and opportunities world over, Pitroda said in a statement last week. The visit comes months after Gandhi's visit to the UK, when his remarks alleging that the structures of Indian democracy were under attack and there was a full-scale assault on the country's institutions created a storm in India and saw protests in parliament by BJP members. The BJP had accused Gandhi of maligning India on foreign soil and seeking foreign interventions. Rahul Gandhi was disqualified as a member of Lok Sabha in March after he was sentenced to 2 years in jail by a Surat Metropolitan Magistrates Court in the 2019 case over his "Why all thieves have Modi's surname" remark. An appeal by Gandhi to suspend his conviction and jail term is pending before the Gujarat High Court, which will pronounce its judgment after summer vacation in June. PM Narendra Modi discussed the issue of attacks on temples in Australia with his Australian counterpart Anthony Albanese. PM Albanese assured me once again today that he will take strict actions against such elements in the future. Also, PM Modi said he will not tolerate elements that can harm the cordial relationship between India and Australia, PM Modi added. A 19-year-old Indian origin man crashed truck near White House, says wanted to kill Biden. Police have arrested a 19-year-old Indian origin man named Sai Vashisht Kandula for crashing a truck into security barriers near the White House. Kandula told investigators his goal was to get to the White House and seize power. Asked how he would seize power, Kandula said he would kill President Joe Biden if that's what I have to do. Nepal's legendary climber Kami Rita Sherpa has set out another record by summiting the world's tallest peak for the 28th time, just a week after he summited it for the 27th time. On May 17, Kami had summited the peak for 27th time. Another Nepali guide also summited Mount Everest for the 27th time on Monday. Kami Rita had scaled Mount Everest for the first time on May 13, 1994. Besides Everest, he has scaled Mount K2 and Lhotse 1 time, Mount Manaslu 3 times, and Cho Oyu 8 times. He holds the record for the maximum number of climbs for over 8,000 meters. A record 478 climbers from 65 countries have been granted permits to climb Mount Everest during the spring climbing season. The IPL 2023 qualifier 1 between Gujarat Titans GT and Chennai Super Kings CSK in Chennai marked the first instance of GT losing all their 10 wickets in a match in IPL. GT were bowled out for 157 runs in 20 overs as CSK won the match by 15 runs. GT have played 31 matches in IPL so far. For ELITETV News Channel, contact the email address info@elitetv.in or 940-289-0982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow us on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. And now, before we wind up for the day, let's look at the top headlines once again. The BJP is always there for Manipur, BJP State President A. Sharda Devi. One killed and one injured at Tronglaubi village. And curfew relaxation cancelled for Imphal East, shortened to 12 p.m. for Imphal West. That's all we have for today. Thank you for watching ELITETV English News. Take care and stay safe.